Antalya is one of the most visited cities in Turkey, but most travelers only see the tourist sites. In this video, I'll show you what do actually do in the city center, explore the old town of Kaleiçi, visit a few local beaches, and most importantly, eat where locals eat, not the tourist traps. Watch this before your trip and you'll thank me later. Antalya is a city in the south of Turkey. It's known for its natural beauty, sunny weather, and rich history. For the first stop, let's go to Konyaaltı Beach. Konyaaltı Beach stretches for about 4 miles along the coast. It is the longest beach in the city center of Antalya. At the end of the beach, you can see the Bay Mountains. These mountains can be seen from almost everywhere in Antalya. They are part of the Taurus mountain range and have thousands of years of history. They are full of nature and green valleys, and people from Antalya often go hiking there. It's also home to one of the most famous hiking routes in the world, the Lycian Way. Now let's go to the city center. Kaleiçi. I'm going there with the auto tram. Later in this video, I'll show you how to buy an Antalya card and how to use public transportation. I'm on my way to the city center, watching the Bay Mountains from the tram window. To enter Antalya's old town, you pass through the famous Hadrian's Gate. It was built in the 2nd century to honor the Roman Emperor Hadrian's visit to the city. This gate has survived for nearly 2000 years and still marks the main entrance to Kaleiçi, the historic heart of Antalya. Kaleiçi, which means inside of the castle. Just be careful when you are stepping there, because there are huge gaps. As you can tell, there are lots of tourists. They are heading out of the town right now. This old town, basically built by Roman Empire, it continued by the Ottomans. We are talking about more than 2000 years. So I'm gonna show you what you should see here. And the houses here, each old. You cannot find new structure here. You go through that historic town, you see a lot of street vendors. You can buy souvenirs from Antalya. I love that. I came here like maybe 1,000 times, but it's never boring. You know what I mean? It's so cool. We start from the main gate. I'm gonna walk until the main harbor. And here I'm gonna show you an old mosque. That old mosque has really unique architecture style. This is the Şehzade Korkut Mosque, also known as the Prince Korkut Mosque. It's one of the oldest mosques in Antalya and was once a Byzantine church before it was turned into a mosque during the Ottoman era. You can still see the Roman-style column and stone arches inside. If you are enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to help our channel grow. I have seen thousands of mosques in Turkey, but this is one of the most interesting ones to me. It has really unique style. It feels like a castle inside. Look, Roman architecture, but in the mosque. It almost feels like walking through an ancient Roman site, but inside a mosque. The mix of history and faith makes this place truly unique. After the mosque, I keep walking towards the sea. Here is the historic harbor of Antalya. Boats are consistently coming and going, and from above you can see how beautiful this area looks. Right next to the harbor, there is Mermerli beach, the most historic one in the city. When you swim here, you literally swim among the stones that have stood for thousands of years. Kaleiçi becomes even more alive at night. The streets filled with people, music, and colorful lights that makes the old town feel magical. This is Hıdırlık Tower. It's one of the oldest landmarks in Antalya, standing right by the sea. The tower was built in the 2nd century during the Roman period, and historians believe it was once part of the city's old fortifications or even used as a lighthouse. If you wanna eat here, I recommend trying one of the fish restaurants or meyhane, which is traditional Turkish tavern. You can taste fresh seafood and meze, small Turkish appetizers, usually priced between $5 and $8 per plate. Now as we leave the old town, we reach Antalya's historic clock tower, one of the Antalya's main landmarks. It has stood here since the Ottoman times and marks the old entrance of the city. Just nearby, there is the old Bazaar, which dates back to 1499. Antalya's old bazaar. It's been here more than 500 years and still continues. Here you can find clothes, food, spice, basically everything. You can always haggle. Keep that in your mind. And here there is also an old Turkish bath, a Hamam, another piece of history that still stands today. After walking that much, I'm taking you to my favorite place to eat in the center of Antalya. Before we eat, let me show you Antalya's public transportation network and how to use it. There is no metro here, but the city has very good network of trams and buses. They connect almost every part of the city, including the airport. To use public transportation, you need to buy an Antalya card. You can get it from vending machines around the city or at the airport. Just keep in mind, you need cash to buy or reload it. Now, let me show you how it works. First, choose English on the vending machine. Then select whether you want to buy a new card or get a single ticket. A new card costs 50 lira. I'm putting 200 lira and it says 150 lira will be loaded into the card. I confirm and take the card from the slot and it's ready to use. A single ride costs 25 lira, which is around 80 cents. So here is Kaleiçi, the old town, but when you cross that street, you go here in the old town. But there, you are gonna find the real Turkish food where Turkish people, shopkeepers, workers are eating. I really like this place. It feels just like the homemade Turkish food I eat at home, and it's so affordable. That plate is 120 liras and they also give you salad. It's also included. The deal here is just they fill the plate until it's full. So you can choose your meal. Hey, I want that, I want that, I want that, but I let him choose for me. Super excited to taste that. I'm not saying it's because that I'm making video, but it's really recommended. Name me a country cheaper than Turkey and it has better food. I dare you, let's go. That plate is full of food, almost like all the favorite foods that I love in Turkey. It's in the same plate. So here I got beans, köfte, which is meatball, and chicken. And this is eggplants. We eat a lot of eggplants in Turkey. And then we got salad and unlimited bread. I'm gonna start with my favorite thing here. Meatball, let's go. That's what I taste when my mom cooked for me. Mercimek, which is lentil soup, it's 60 liras. That is $1.50. So the plate that I'm eating, it's 140 actually. But if you are a student, it's 120. It's 20 liras cheaper. After lunch, I crossed the street and I found a small cafe and bakery. They make real homemade desserts here and everything is very cheap. The coffee was only 60 liras, about $1.50. Here, I'll have dessert. That tiramisu is 80 liras and tea 50 cents. So all total here, I'm paying 100 liras. That's right in the heart of the touristic city, Antalya. I'm paying really good prices for food. Loving that. We're gonna continue discovering the good food, cheap prices, where Turkish people are eating. Stay tuned. Now, let's go have something very special for me. This is the first place I usually visit when I come to Antalya. Çıtır Balık. What makes it special is, first of all, fresh fish is the best part of it, but it's so cheap as well. You basically pay like $3 or $4 for a fish sandwich. You have unlimited salad with it. You can choose whichever you want. It is also included in the price. I know you think it is packed, but it's normally way more crowded. People line up here. It starts from here, goes up to the road. So I'm gonna eat stuffed mussels. It's 10 liras for each. Well, stuffed mussels are essential for the street food culture in Turkey. So here, I'm gonna show you how we eat these stuffed mussels. You open the shell, squeeze the lemon, and use the second shell as your spoon. After having my stuffed mussels, next comes one of my favorite desserts, semolina. Wherever I travel in Turkey, I usually have it. We have semolina on the ice cream. In Antalya, I usually come to this place when I want to eat semolina. It's miklak. I paid 150 liras for this one and I usually get it with Turkish tea. After that, I'm gonna show you my favorite beach in Antalya. The eastern side of the city, in the Lara district, sits on high cliffs. When you go down the cliffs, you'll find small bays with platforms and hidden beaches. What makes this place special is how clean the water is. These are Mediterranean damselfish. You can see many of them around these rocky beaches. It's so clear that almost looks unreal, but it's completely natural. There is also spring water flowing through the rocks, so sometimes you feel the water cold and sometimes warm. It's one of the best spots in Antalya if you don't want a sandy or rocky beach. And our last stop is one of the symbols of Antalya, Duden Falls. During the day, it looks so beautiful, but at night, with the lights, it becomes a truly unique view. This is Duden Falls, one of the most famous natural spots in Antalya. There are actually two of them, the upper and lower Duden Falls. The one here, the lower Duden, drops straight from the cliffs into the Mediterranean Sea, about 40 meters below. It's located just a few kilometers east of the city center, near the Lara district. You can see it from the Duden Park here, even better from a boat tour along the coast. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.